Okay, did I do it? I think I did it. Hang on, everybody. Everybody, there's probably nobody here. Okay. That's not bad lighting. Okay. Hi. All right, it's not quite 4. It's 3:59, so I'm not officially starting. You can't even see my hair from this angle. 3:59. I'm going to get into the live chat. Oh, people are here. Kayla, Tabitha, Brittany, Zadal. Hey, you guys. I'm so glad you could make it. I know I didn't really announce the schedule change, and I'm sorry. But a lot of people have been giving me feedback about how they just can't make it to the live streams, either because it's a school night or because it's a work night or because it's just too late. And so I've been working on trying to figure out what would be best for my personal schedule and that other people could get to. Also keeping in mind that Europe is, 4 to 8 hours ahead of us, and Australia is, it's already tomorrow. So I was just trying to make this more accessible to more people who are following the channel. So on Sundays now are going to be live streams at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the new videos will come out on Wednesday. And then that's like a midweek pick me up. All my, I watch YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos. And one of the things suggested is that midweek is a good Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday are the best days to put out videos. And I was like, okay. And everybody wants to live stream on the weekends or earlier in the day. My lighting may be doing funny things because this is like natural light coming out of the window. And then I've got another light over here to supplement that. I also am pretty sure I forgot something. I always forget things. Lauren's here. Hey. Let me see if I can get to the live stream. I'm going to be making masks. I don't want to call them surgical masks because I'm not doing surgery. I'm going to the grocery store. And I'm not even sure mine are going to be good enough to donate to hospitals. Oh, have we started? Yes, we've started. It's 4:01. Hi, I'm Michelle from Unicorn and Centaur, and welcome to the weekly live stream, the first Sunday live stream. If you're new to my live streams, I do a live stream every week where we're usually making horse or equestrian related crafts or art. This week, related to the pandemic we're all facing, we're going to make those fabric masks that cover your face. And I will get to that in a second, I swear. I'm just checking up in the chat. Checking up. Tabitha. Work drama. I'm using because we haven't even been working. Oh, girl, I already know what's happening. You don't even have to tell me anymore. I already know. Thanks for the tea. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up right over here. My sewing machine's right here, and I can like move you guys around. See, we've got over here. We're in the corner over here in my studio. There's my fake flowers that I use when I do my photo shoots. And today I am drinking out of my glass that Kayla got me. I love it. Oh, I've got to put the thread in my bobbin. I'm using black thread. Let me show you guys. My sewing machine is dusty, and I had a dust cover on it. How does that happen? Also, look, my tongue is pink. I'm like drinking cherry Kool-Aid like a child. No regrets. So again, if you're new, hi. So y'all know that these masks are not for preventing the wearer. Oh, I touched my face. Y'all, take a drink every time Michelle touches her face. It's not to keep the wearer from getting sick. Wearing these fabric masks in public, there's like a hair on my nose or something, a little piece of fuzz. Wearing these masks in public is a way to prevent you from spreading and coughing and stuff on a bunch of other people and spreading it. So it's really more a courtesy for other people than it is for you. But it's good to wear them, and it's good for people. It helps keep the demand for hospital grade respirators down if normal people have like fabric masks to make. Now, I've heard that some of these people, some like the hospitals have been taking them as donations. Maybe that's for like family members that are coming in or something like that. But I don't know if y'all remember my Doctor Who fabric. There's a TARDIS down there, and I've got a Cyberman on here. It's all different areas. This is like some 11th Doctor stuff right here. So I'm going to make mine out of this. We're going to scrunch it up. I'm going to have a Cyberman right over my mouth. That's not scary at all. So there's that. And there's supposed to be bias tape on the side, and you're supposed to cut it out of some fabric, but I ain't doing all that. So I had this bias tape. It's a double fold bias tape, so it just folds out. I've also got my iron over here. And the video that I linked in the Facebook group uses a twist tie for the little wire over the nose, but I don't have twist ties. Apparently all my bread has those little plastic thingies, and that's dumb. So I have 18 gauge wire, which might be a little thick. 20 gauge might be a little bit nicer for this, but I'm just going to cut a length of that I'm not going to poke my eye out. I'm going to cut that. So I've got my bias tape, and this is the only elastic I had. I don't have 1/4 inch elastic. I have this little, it's almost like for stringing beads or something like that, but I figured that would work. And if not, you can always make the masks with ties. Like if I do a long thing of bias tape on the side, then it's a tie that goes around the back. Yay. Okay, so I will get back to the chat in just a second, y'all. I just have to set up my machine because I didn't do that beforehand. Y'all know me. And also, if you're new here, the purpose of these live streams is for us to hang out together and get to know each other in this community of extra equestrians. Thread my machine. Each one of us has different talents. Some of us know how to sew, but don't know how to paint. Some of us know how to make tack, but don't know, how to make anything else. Some of us. Hang on. Oh my God, my foot fell off the machine. I'm a mess, and y'all can't even see me being a mess. All right. I hate it when the little footy falls off. Why is it not? Oh my gosh. I need to take this off anyway. Please pause while we're having technical difficulties. Let me take a break and look at the chat. Yeah, don't take a drink every time Michelle touches your face. Madeline's here. Hey. And Joanna's here. Yay, everybody. Writing my journal because I'm not having a good time. Oh, I need to be journaling more. I always work from home, so this has not changed much about my lifestyle. So I've actually have more to do now. Sculptures out of horseshoes. Horseshoe sculptures are a great idea. I've seen your pictures of you jumping, Britt. Those are awesome. You look so good on her. Okay, let me figure out what's happening with my stupid sewing machine. I've got to get the foot back up in there. There we go. Will you behave? All right. Threading my machine. Thread the needle. There is a song in a musical I was in. There's a musical called Quilters. Did you know that there is an actual musical theater show called Quilters about American pioneer women quilting? It's a musical. And there is a song in there called Thread the Needle. And I don't even remember how it goes, but I'm tempted to try to sing it anyway. I remember it was difficult. Even for me, I'm an alto. I mean, alto parts aren't difficult. It's the same note over and over again. But still. So I probably couldn't remember the tune if I tried, since I sang the alto part anyway. All right. We are taking out the teal thread. Oh, I wonder what I could be making. And where did my black bobbin go? Hello. Black bobbin. Oh. It was right in front of me on top of my... Y'all, shh. 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 Okay. Can you hear me, by the way? I have a fan on. It is hot. I'm already sweating. Look at me. Y'all, baby Jesus. It is late March. I don't even have a full face of makeup. This is what my skin looks like. Hello. It is late March, and it's like almost 90 degrees here today, and we don't have the air conditioning on because I'm stubborn. I'm not putting the air conditioner on in March. That's ridiculous. So, plus it's expensive, and my husband and I just lost our jobs. So, Okay, I know this has been so exciting watching me thread my machine. Yay. Excuse me, and now I'm burping. This is the best live stream ever. We watched a middle-aged lady thread a sewing machine and then burp live on YouTube. It was amazing. Okay. So from the tutorial I watched, we have ourselves a square of fabric. Mine doesn't look quite square. I'm going to square it up. I think I am going to pin up the sides. The lady in the tutorial in the video that I found had these cool little clips. They were like little clippy clips instead of straight pins. And I mean, I grew up on straight pins. I'm an old-fashioned Gen X kind of girl. So I was like, what is this sorcery? What is going on, ma'am? Okay. Just make sure it's all nice. Red mare and a German Shepherd dog. Hi. We are making ass. Do I know you from somewhere else? Because the name Red Mare and a GSD does not sound familiar. Do I know you from Facebook or Instagram? Or from my actual life? Are you a person I really know? So, oh, Zadel has a question. What's your question? 10 pages into a 3-subject notebook. Get it, Tabitha. Get it all out. It's going to hurt you if you keep it in, girl. Oh, by the way, like therapy, I was like, is therapy an essential thing at the doctor's office now? Because like I understand we've got a pandemic happening, but my panic for some reason is increasing. But they're doing teleconferences or tele something. It's a tele something. So I think I'm going to get to do like this or like a Facebook video chat or something like that with my therapist next week. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So at the top, this is just one piece of fabric folded together, right sides in. So I'm going to trim the top so that it is straight. I'll check back for your question in just a second, Zadel. By the way, we have been self-quarantining and self-isolating, especially since we lost our jobs, and only leaving to go to the grocery store and for like essential things. I didn't even leave. None of this I left the house for. All of this I had on hand. Ooh, somebody shared a post about Joann Fabric handing out supplies for free to make these. I did not go buy my Joann Fabric, but I hear like if you call ahead or text them or something and you drive by and you tell them you're there, they will come out and give you like a bag of supplies to make these masks. I read that online, and we all know if it's online, it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So now I've got this one piece of fabric pinned right sides together. Oh, this was 15 inches. My fabric is 15 inches by 7.5 inches. So 15 inches long, 7.5 inches wide. Then I folded in half the long sides. And so I've got it here. And now I'm going to sew in 1.5 inches from the ends and leave this space open right here. This is where we're going to leave it open so that you can put in a filter and that you can put in the little wire for the nose. So there's going to be this little opening here. And I should measure it and mark it, but I'm probably not going to do that because if you've been here a while, you know I don't like to measure. I just like to wing it and see what happens. Okay. Brittany, my mare's amazing and sassy. Hang on, I'm checking back in with the chat. Joanna's doing homework. Yeah. Drawing 4 horse tattoos. Wondering if I could post them in the Facebook page. Yeah, do it. Always post art, post drawings, post what you're doing, especially if it's creative like that. That sounds awesome. And if it looks anything like, I remember you posted one drawing you had done on one of your, not your chaps, that's not what they are, but the farrier leggings. Oh my God, I don't know the word for it. But it was so cool. My therapy is a horse. Yes. And we are kind of on lockdown. I know everybody's like wanting to go for a walk. My friend wanted to go for a walk with me. And I know Tabitha, you wanted to go to the barn with me, but I'm like, that's kind of like, isn't that like defeating the purpose of the social isolation? Like I'm not even riding my horses right now. I've gone out to see them twice this week. But, okay, so I am definitely not measuring this. I'm just going to stitch. I'm going to stitch. Stitch, please. Okay. And I think this was a very, very close to the edge. No, it was more like maybe 1/4 inch. I don't know. What stitch am I on? Okay. Just making sure I'm not about to zigzag it all over the place. I'm good at doing that. Just not checking and starting off on the entirely wrong stitch. Okay, that looks good. Okay, we started. This has started. Now, if you're not farting around in a live chat and just messing around and being weird online, I'm told it takes like 15 minutes to make one of these. So if knowing me and getting distracted by everything, it's going to take me an entire hour to do this. So, and why am I wearing my shoes even? I just realized like my flip-flops are in the way. I do have on this little skirt. I've got a fan blowing right here, and I have on a little skirt, so the fan's like blowing right up my skirt, and it feels so good, you guys. Little things that make you feel good in the heat of the South. Okay. Is that about what I did on the other side? Who knows? But we're stopping there. Okay. Clipping our threads, because not clipping threads drives me crazy. Okay, now what did she do? Oh, I remember what she did. I just memorized a tutorial. That's what I'm going off of. Oh, they are called chaps? Okay. Farrier leggings. I know. We don't have to call them farrier leggings. Free therapy. I know you do need to come see. Tabitha, you can go out there and like see my ponies. Like go look at Artax and Sunny. They'll probably come up to you. Did you see the picture that Bonnie put? I was about to talk to my phone. Like you're down here. Oh my God. Do you see the picture my friend Bonnie posted? She went out to visit Artax, and the look on his face, he looks like he's so annoyed with her. And I realize it's because she's taking selfies and not giving him treats. That was like right after he had his eye surgery, and she has this selfie picture of her, and he's just like, the look he's given her, it's just killing me. Okay, let me make sure this is on and this is hot, my iron. Because what I'm doing now, I just stitched in on both sides. So this is open here, but now we've got this thing of fabric with a little hole right there. And now I am going to press this seam open. I don't know if I want to go too far over. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's my chair right there in the background with my teal towel on it. Yay, that's nice. That's nice. I don't need to have this right here. I'm going to burn a hole in my... Ow, yes, I am. Okay. So we are going to, I don't even know what I'm showing you guys here. The back of my fat elbow. There you go. I'm pressing the seam open. You can probably make these without, an iron, but I wouldn't want to, because having the seams lay correctly when you're trying to stitch is just so nice. Okay, so now you can see see how I've pressed it open. Yay. Hi, I'm a puppet now. Moisturize me. Okay. So now I'm turning it inside out. And I have to top stitch down one side of it. Okay, so now I have to top stitch down one side really close. So we've got it right here. See my seam? So really close to one side. I'll show you when I'm done. Let's get you guys back over here, though. Look, we don't need that. You're ruining things. I'll get a sweat rag. Your nose. What about my nose? Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I miss? Hang on. It's super hot in Savannah. It is. Make a mask. I want to say a lot of people wearing masks wrong, backwards, at the tip of their nose, when they're at the middle bridge of your nose. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what it is now. I was like, what about my nose? What happened? Yes, well, the pattern for this calls for a little piece of wire over the top so you can, like, put it on. But, yeah, if it's not covering your nose or, you know, whatever, then what are we doing? Okay, I'm going to put that back over here. So now I have my seam done, and now I need to top stitch down one side. Okay, we are top stitching down one side of the seam. Hang on, y'all. If I have to go look at this tutorial on my phone, I might. Okay, hang on. I got to make sure I'm not catching the other side of it. I don't know if my top stitching game is on point. I probably don't need to be doing back stitches over these because, I mean, it's not like it needs to, like, this is the first one I made. I haven't like made a bunch and I'm like showing y'all, ooh, look at how smart I am making masks. No, I looked at a video and tried to memorize what the lady did. And now here we are. So my point is to show y'all how easy you can do it. And even if you're distracted and even if you're kind of, you know, even if you're a little bit of a mess like me, you can still do it. So it may be difficult to see right here, but there is a line of stitching down this side here. I'll show you what it looks like underneath. So this one side of the seam is not stitched down, but this side is now stitched down. So we're going to take this and at this point, so now I've got it where it's not right on the top, it's folded down a little bit so that the pocket is on the back. And I am once again going to, I don't think I need to get that, y'all. Okay, and then I think we stitch all the way around that. Is that right? Is that what we do? Yeah. It's starting to take shape and I'm feeling a little bit excited. This is my excited voice. Ah, what happened? Oh, never mind. Okay. So now we have this, and on one side is a little pocket. I've stitched across the Silent Sky's face, but the pocket is where you're going to be able to put in a respirator, and then up here in the top, we're going to be able to put in a little wire. And now I stitch around all, not all four sides. I think I stitch around all of these, top stitch. I don't know why I would stitch around the bottom though. Lord, y'all, am I going to have to go look this up? I already made like 15 of them. Oh, you're way ahead of me then. I know. Rebecca, one of my patrons, I saw her post on Facebook earlier that she had like a whole stack of fabric that she had cut to make masks out of. And I'm like, y'all, wait for me. I might have to go and look at my phone for a second. Hang on. Oh, stay safe. I miss you too, Brittany. All right, hang on for a second, y'all. So I am making this mat. I'm just going to stitch around all sides of it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Hang on. Now I got to get back to the chat. Yes, talk to you later, Britt. Bye. Okay, so yes, I'm going to stitch around all sides. I'm not going to go back and look at that tutorial. This is why I memorized it. And I'm staying close to the edge, stitching over this. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. It looked like my tension was weird. I thought maybe my bobbin would be vomiting things up on the bottom. Don't do that. Oh, it is. No! Why is that happening? Stop. If I have to wind another bobbin, I'm going to be mad. What is my tension set on? All right. I am stitching down the other side. That's going to be covered up with bias tape anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. Oh no, don't mess up on me. Oh no. If I have machine problems, I'm going to cuss at my... It's almost like the bobbin isn't going through. What is happening with my machine? Are my stitches too long? I don't know. I guess it's only like 2 layers of little thin fabric. Okay, this was when the dude put, or my tutorial put the little wire in there. How long do I have to make the wire? I'm just going to cut off like a piece about this long. And when I say cut, I mean I'm going to work it back and forth until it pops. Because I don't have my wire. I don't think I have wire cutters right here. I'm not going to use my fabric scissors on it. That's for sure. Okay. Boop. I have a little piece of wire. Yay! Hang on. Autism Centaur, what is up? Hey, the live stream schedule has changed. Autism Centaur, we're going to be doing it on Sundays now, and it's going to be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's Eastern time on the East Coast of the United States. So I've actually got some natural light going on here in my live stream. And then my new videos will be coming out every Wednesday. And today we are making a fabric masks to wear to the grocery store. Okay, so I've got a little piece of wire that I'm going to stick up inside this little area, and then I have to stitch that down. Now I have to stitch over this part. Gosh, I hope my... But my sewing machine is giving me trouble. This is my annoyed face. And I find like when I've seen pictures of myself making this face when I'm looking down with my gels and everything, it is not attractive. And here I am on YouTube making this face live for all the world to see. Okay. My machine was doing this on another project. I think it's time for it to get serviced. But who's going to service it right now? That is, I doubt sewing machine repair is a thing. I'm going to have to just totally DIY this like I do everything else and look it up on YouTube and figure out how to fix what is going on in my life, because I can't afford to pay everybody every time something goes wrong in my life. All right, we are going to try this. Farley, why do my people think my horse looks lame and in pain? Oh, did somebody say that to you, Brett? I'll take a look. I know you've sent me videos before. I will, I'll take pictures. Or if there's a post that you made and somebody said something, tag me so I can go and see what people are looking at. And I'll see. But I haven't seen a picture where she looks lame or in pain. She looks happy. Brayton is having a brain fart. I feel like I've been having a brain fart for 2 weeks now. I'm off. Suzanne, hey! Trying to get motivated to make more masks. Yeah. There are several different tutorials that I found online, like different ways to make it. But it's pretty much just this. And now my sewing machine is giving me trouble with the bobbin. Anyone know if there's a hand stitch version? Yeah, you know, this would be fairly easy to do. Honestly, just do like what I did. If you've got everything ironed in place, just do what I've been doing and just do a whip stitch up the side here, just a really fast basting stitch. You probably, you might want to do a back stitch for a top stitch, but follow the tutorial that, let's see, Mel, yes, you're in the Facebook group. I linked a video tutorial and pretty much everything they do there could be like just whip stitched on there. I've got my little wire in here now, so I am going to try to stitch this in with very little complaint from my sewing machine. Please, ma'am. Okay, so now I'm top stitching this part. Okay. Oh, please let this work. Everyone, pray to whatever God you believe in. Okay, maybe. Okay. Oh my gosh, my my little my thing is kind of outside here. That may have done it, y'all. It's giving me a hard time when I want to get my thread out, and that's annoying me. And I think I'm going to stitch it on the sides here, like right on each side of the where the wire is, just to make sure that stays in there in place. I don't think it said to do that in the tutorial, but I'm gonna. And then back right over that. There we go. That's how we're living our life today. That's how I'm playing this game, folks. Oh my God, I almost just cut off the corner of this mask because I'm a dip. I'm a dip. We are going to get this done. I feel this happening. And I remember I remember when they're like, oh, this should take you 15 minutes. And I'm like, you don't know me. Like, this is why I have a hard time selling things online, because it takes me forever to do stuff. Oh, the thread got wrapped around the needle. Is that why the bobbin was doing that earlier? Maybe. Where are y'all? Come over here. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to do this real quick. I don't think it worked. It's still coming out the other side. All right, everyone. So I've got my little nose doodle in there. See how it holds the shape? Okay. Ooh, that wire is kind of harsh. 18 gauge wire is a little aggressive. Okay. Just FYI. In the tutorial, I found they used a bread tie, like a little twisty tie, but like I don't have that hanging around my house. God, I'm shiny. Look at my sweaty face. Okay. So at this point, we're making pleats. Let me show you down here. And the lady just pretty much made some pleats in the fabric and pinned it, and that was a day. So, like, no measuring, just put pleats wherever you want. And they put like 3 pleats in it. So I'm pleating it. It's becoming mask shaped. It is officially becoming mask shaped. My bobbin was screwing up yesterday. It was getting tangled. Oh, not wound it right. Yeah, that'll happen. That's the first thing I'm like, all right, what did I do? Because it's usually me. It's like with horses. It's never the horse's fault. It's always you. And same thing with the sewing machine. People are like, this sewing machine is stupid. I'm like, the sewing machine doesn't have a brain. It can't be stupid. So our only other option is I'm the one with the dumb. Ouch. Okay. Okay, my pleats I think are too big. Speaking of aggressive, I was very aggressive with my folds. So your boy Lemon High. Does anyone know? Okay, drawing horse tattoos. I would love to get a tattoo of my horses, but 22, 28 over here. That's not too terrible an hour. Okay. I was aggressive with my pleats. We're not going to do that again. Smaller pleats. Yeah, the machine problems with tension and things like that, I don't always know what to do. Usually I can figure it out on a little machine like this. But why am I having trouble with 3 stupid little pleats? I'm not even measuring them. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my problem. Okay. Then another little pleat here. I don't even know what this looks like on the other side. And with this fabric, there may be like something funky showing at some weird angle. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. One more. I can do this now. I can do this now. Okay, you guys. I'm going to show you what I've got in just a second. That's a little better. You don't need to do a lot with these pleats. Screwed up bobbin, yeah. There's a lot going on, isn't there, y'all? So, okay, the pleats go that way on this side. No. Oh, there's an upside down silent sky on the front of the other. That's kind of super creepy. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, and there's a Cyberman. Oh, and it says you will be assimilated. But the way it's pleated, it just says yo ass. Yo assed. I'm so good. So now I have to stitch through where I've got it all pleated. Very appropriate. This channel is absolutely appropriate for children. Okay. So I'm going to stitch through my pleats. Hold your breath that I don't mess this up. Like I mess up everything in my life. I just felt a drip of sweat come down my cheek. Frickin' Georgia. Come on, bring it. Okay. We have one side done. We're almost ready to do our bias tape. Okay, now I got to stitch up this side. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. So who else has made these? I know Suzanne said she's made a bunch of them. Kayla has made a bunch of them. I told myself I was going to make a bunch of them last week, but then I didn't. So me and Scott and Liam are going to get these snazzy Doctor Who ones. This is some 11th Doctor fabric. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay, I need to pinch my nose. Pinch my nose first. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna be cute with the monster guy right on my nose. Hey. 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 Okay. Make the pleats smaller than you. Yes, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put some pleats in here. This is gonna be good. And then I ran out of fabric, and I'm like, hey. So yeah. But you can see how, like, once you get used to making these, it won't take long at all. It'll take you like, it will take 10 or 15 minutes, especially if you get like a bunch of squares cut out first. And if you have something like, if you already have bias tape, like I do, this is just already made. So, hey. So I need a piece that fits the side and a little bit more. So let me see, which side am I doing in on? We start on the outside and stitch like this. Oops, shoot. Let me pin it, make sure I've got it right. Measure twice, cut once. Even you, Michelle. So this live stream, if nothing else, will show you that if you're super distracted, it's still going to take you less than an hour to make one of these things, even if you're really distracted and you've never made one before. Okay, so this is the front side of the mask, and I have the right side of the bias tape against the right side of the front here, and I've pinned this, and then it's just going to go around and over. You'll see. You'll see. And on the ends here, like I'm going to fold this around the edge. I'll show you. Okay. Whatever bobbin thing happened, one of y'all must have prayed to the correct God, and because it happened, it became good again. Okay. Okay, by the way, this bias tape is a little big. I probably would have bought, this is like 1/2 inch bias tape. I probably would have bought, I don't know if quarter inch would probably be too small. Maybe this is a good size. Okay. Making masks. Cha-la-la. So see here, I've sewn it to this, and now I'm going to fold it over. Oh, I definitely should have done a better job of that. I'm going to top stitch that. But then when it folds over, now it's made, you fold it and you're going to sew it again. Boop. We're going to sew it again. This has to go inside. So you have to fold it weird on the inside. Hang on. There we go. Sorry. I am having trouble. Talk amongst yourselves. This is why I need to iron this in place. I should have ironed this. I should be ironing this. Maybe this bias tape is too big. Okay, I'm gonna iron that just to see. Just to see if we can do that. Is that a thing? You didn't turn off on me, did you? Are you still on? Yes, you're still on. Leave it there, y'all. I am sweating my little tootay off. Good Lord. This is not a cute look for me. Not cute. Okay, now I gotta do the other side. And all I'm doing is, see, there's these little raw edges here, and I'm folding them under, and I didn't quite leave enough for myself to fold under because I haven't done this before. And on the other side, I'm going to know better. I'm going to understand what sacrifices need to be made. This is awkward. All right, I think that might be it. I didn't pin that in place and it came undone. All right, y'all, okay. Remember to do what I say and not what I do. Just remember. Remember, remember. So I am going to pin that in place so that it can't come apart again, and it won't be naughty, and I don't have to get upset about anything. Okay, and now this, we want to pin this in place. Why is this such drama for me? Why can't I do this? Okay. All right, I think that did it. Maybe. Maybe. So I've got it all wrapped around. This is not supposed to be that hard. Okay. And now I am going to stitch it. Stitch it down this side. Here we go. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. Okay, we've got a lot of layers we're dealing with here. It's not going to move through. Come on, come on. Oh, Lord. I think I did it. I got to do that on one more side, and then I can put the elastic in. What time is it? 4:45. Y'all, I think I'm going to be able to make one within an hour. And again, this is supposed to take you like 15 minutes. So I've got this, and it's round because we've wrapped it around and we've stitched it. And there's going to be elastic that goes through there to fit on our little facey face. Okay. Oh, I probably should have. Hang on. I'm going to iron my pleats. I don't need to get up to iron my pleats. I can sit right here with you guys. Should have been ironing. This will make everything easier. I don't know why I didn't do this. We know why I didn't do this, because that's me. The Cyberman thing looks kind of cool. Let's see. Go down over there. Go down. Okay, there we go. That looks a little more face masky. Oh, it's hot because I just put the iron on it. Good for me. Good for me. Okay. Now I got to do the other side. Cut myself a little piece for this side and cut a little more than I think I need. Actually, that has a join. I don't want that. A little bit more. A little bit more. We're going to do this, y'all. We're going to do this. We really are. Are you still with me? Okay. And I'm late. Well, hey, that's okay. It's a new day and time anyway. So, and I only announced it like an hour before or an hour and a half before. I was like, hey guys, live stream, new date and time. See there. I can't even. What else are you going to do during quarantine? I know. And like all the celebrities and like musicians and artists and everybody are doing live streams now. And I'm like, I've been doing live streams for like 2 years, you guys. I totally did it first. Yeah, it would take 15 minutes without problems or trying to demonstrate it. Yes. Lives on Instagram. That'd be fun. I thought about that. I thought about going live on Instagram today and be like, hey, I don't have a post. Just come watch my live stream on YouTube. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to do this side. Right sides together, right sides together. Did I do it? Okay, I think I'm going to get this side a little bit better. It's deviled eggs. Okay. Got that one right sides together. I'm going to stitch that real quick. Y'all, it's happening. I feel it in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, but I didn't turn it over. I almost forgot to do an important thing. Also, like learning from your mistakes makes you faster every time too, because the first time you do it, you might skip a step or realize you did something wrong the first time through. So then the next time you do it, it's like, oh, right. I have to do it this way. How did I not get any extra? I thought I did enough extra. Annoyed. It's hardly enough. But again, I mean, this is the reason I do these live streams is as a hangout. If you guys were sitting here in my studio with me with whatever you're working on, or we were taking turns on the sewing machine and the iron, you know, oh, shoot. If that's what was going on, we'd be doing the same things. I'd be drinking. I'd be drinking. I'm not drinking alcohol today. Today, like how I said that. So, you know, you'd be watching me spill stuff and making ridiculous jokes, and that's how it works. Okay. Okay, see, that was much easier than it was on the other side because I learned. Remember what we were just talking about? I learned. Learning is fun. Yay, learning. Okay, so now, but see, this side didn't get as much for some weird reason. So I'm going to have to be aggressive. Aggressive, B-E, aggressive, B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. Oh my God, that was a cheer the cheerleaders did in high school. Okay. I think it looks like one side is bigger than the other. I think I did my pleats. My pleats are definitely wonky. Oh my God, look, one side's bigger, this side's bigger than this side. You guys, this is why we measure. I guess it doesn't really matter. It might matter if you're like wearing it on your face and you can feel it being asymmetrical and you're like, I can feel this. Please don't be iffy. Y'all, we are about to get to elastic. I can't even believe I'm saying this. Oh, there we go. It's wonky. Nothing was measured. Okay. And let's get the elastic on it. Yay! Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Now, again, this is not 1/4 inch elastic like you're supposed to use. It looks like beading elastic or something. I don't know. It's not very fine. But it's all I've got, except for I've got some really thick, like 3/8 inch and 1/2 inch. I've also got like some clear elastic, like you make lingerie and things like that with. I thought about using that because it might be a little gentler behind the ear than regular elastic. I don't even know how long to make this. I guess I could, if I do it too long, then I can shorten it. So let's do 2 pieces like this, 2 pieces like this. Let's feed it through. Come on. Not used to working with this kind of elastic. Because usually I put a safety pin on the end of my elastic, but I guess I could tie this to it. Where is my elastic end? All right, I'm going to need a safety pin. There's nothing else to it. Is there one in here? Oh, there is a little bitty one. Yay! Yay! Okay, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to tie this elastic to the end of the safety pin, and the safety pin will help me feed it through. I'm winning. I'm winning. Okay, let's try this again. So now we can feed the safety pin through, and it's a little bit easier than trying to like push the elastic through or trying to find the elastic. Ta-da! That was way easier. Thank you, Michelle. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm hungry. I've been hungry all the time. I lost 20 pounds before this stupid quarantine started, and guess who gained about 17 of it back? I don't even want to talk about it. I've still been working out and everything. Okay, let's see if this works. I might have done it too short because y'all know me. So here we go. And then we put that ugly little knot here on the inside. Oh yeah, that might be good. That might be good. That was upside down, but it might be good. Okay, hang on, where'd my other piece go? COVID-19 working for uniform homes out of styrofoam, modeling paint. I like what you did with it. It's so disappointing how glitter doesn't show up as well as you want it to. You want it to be like a fully opaque glitter, and anytime you put glitter paint on something, it's never as impressive. I saw the glitter paint on the horn I have. It looks so good in the sunlight, but then when some lights you can't even see the glitter. And I have that problem with my horns too. I don't know how to fix that. But the styrofoam is nice and lightweight. It breaks easily. So I would caution with that using the styrofoam. I don't know how to make it sturdier, except maybe to add a coating of Mod Podge or something before painting it. But yeah, I liked how lightweight the styrofoam one is. Because if they're too heavy, they weigh themselves down and it's hard to, you know. Okay, now I can't get it untied from the stupid. Okay. Hang on. Some folks like to cure it behind their head. Yes, to reduce ear strain. Well, hey, Garland, I mentioned at the very beginning that you can also just use bias tape. Like instead of cutting the bias tape short here and here, you can use it longer and have the straps to secure it. But this is the elastic I had, and I did not have time to be cutting out bias tape or, you know, extra. I was going to use my bias tape for this and use the elastic if I have to. Because mine, I think I'm going to make one for me and for Scott and for Liam, and I'll probably make some for, you know, people in my life who are healthcare workers. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to donate, so here we are. There is my mask. I'm ready to go to the grocery store. Who's coming? Oh my God, this is hot. Are people in the South supposed to wear these all summer? Holy crap, you guys. This is warm. This is warm. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is insane. Yeah, this elastic looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like too harsh or anything, but y'all, okay, maybe I need to take a profile or I need a thumbnail with this on it. Goodness gracious. All right, it is just about 5 o'clock. Oh, Anne's heading out. Made one out of resin. I hate it because it's super heavy. Yeah, when they're too heavy, it doesn't work. All right, you guys, thank you so much for everybody who tuned in to the first Sunday afternoon live stream. This is when it's going to stay, 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's on the East Coast of the United States. So if you're a little bit further west of me, it'll be a little bit earlier. In London and the UK, I think it's like 8 or 9 o'clock that it starts. So in Europe, it'll be a little bit later. And then if you're in Australia, you can watch me before you go to work Monday morning, 7 a.m. in Sydney, if you're in Sydney. There you go. So I have made myself a mask. It took me an hour, and that's including getting everything together and talking to you guys and threading my machine and having bobbin problems and just kind of winging it by memory. So I think now that I pretty much know what I'm doing, it's just going to take me no time to zip, zip, zip and do those few seams and pin it. And there we go. And I got my little wire. Yes. So thank you all. And I will see you again next Sunday. And there will be a new video coming out. The video I'm doing for Wednesday is another equestrian film review. I'm reviewing the movie Willow. Please tell me you've seen that movie and you love it too. So that's going to be my equestrian film review. And hopefully there will be some horses in the review and it won't all be about Mad Mardigan. All right. Good night, everybody. And thank you for showing up to the live stream. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys so much. I love doing these. And it was weird for me today to get ready on a Sunday afternoon to do it. But I think this is going to be better for everybody. I think more people are it's going to be accessible to more people. More folks are going to be able to show up. And I like that. Good all around. Love the mask. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yes. All right. Not since it was in the theaters. You need to see it again. Grandiose. Get out there and do that. All right, you guys. I am heading out and finishing the stream. See you guys next Sunday.